Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Braxton Beat. We are on the day after the final night of the Great American Bash. What a night! And in the spirit of that, we're going to be talking with someone who things may not have gone exactly the way he wanted to. Great friend of mine, great friend of WWE's The Bomb, a great friend of WWE Universe. So without further ado, please welcome my guest at this time, Drake Maverick. Hi, friend.
Hello, friend. Apparently, I'm everyone's great friend. Hi,
You are,
friends.
you are the friend of every. Yeah, you are.
Very kind of you.
Well, listen, just kind of jumping right into it. You know, it's the afternoon after the Great American Bash. You put up a hell of a fight on night 2 of the Great American Bash, but unfortunately, things didn't go quite the way you planned. So this is kind of the first time you're getting to talk about that on this outlet and this platform. So really candidly, simply, how do you feel right now?
I mentioned it before. I'm a guy with more guts than brains, and I think everybody could see that I'm not at 100% for competition, in-ring competition. So I was strapped up by the doctors before I went in. They cleared me to compete. Obviously, it's just that I'm not feeling the as good as I could. If anybody has ever seen what happened, where I was put through a table off an elevated platform by Santos Escobar. Not a fun time. Very traumatic on my neck, spine, whatever. But it seems that and I tweeted about it today, but it seems that Phantom Driver is going to be an Achilles heel for me going forward because, that's what defeated me in the finals of the WWE, the NXT Cruiserweight title tournament. That is the move that has been religiously executed on me by Santos Escobar. And just the fact that it was done off that elevated platform through a table and onto concrete floor, I'd say I'm kind of tender, and it's kind of my kryptonite right now. That's the move that's gonna plague me. So as soon as he executes that, then I could whoop him from pillar to post all day long. But if he manages to execute that move on me, I'd pretty much say that will bring back a whole bunch of pain and injury, and I think you all seen on my face at the end of that although I was alive and kicking, there's no way I'm getting up from it. It's a very devastating move. The way it's executed is very dangerous with regards to the way he hooks your leg and drives you down. So, so not a fun time, but back to the drawing board, back to the healing process, I'm hoping, but I'm on the road to recovery. That's all that can be done.
I mean, but you did. You went to social media about the Phantom Driver. I mean, do you think it's something that you can overcome? I mean, at this point,
I hope so. It's just a case of listen. Fantasma Santos Escobar has been an in-ring competitor all across the world for just as equally as long as myself. So, and when you have one patented finishing maneuver that you've perfected, it's very difficult to A, counter it, B, get out of it when you're on the receiving end of it. So it's just a case of I've lost before. I'm sure I'll lose again in my time, but I will keep coming back, and that's the elements of me that live for the moment, keep going forward, and no matter what, I'm crazy. I'll just keep coming back. I'm a glutton for punishment at the same time, but
you're the best kind of crazy though. And I do want to talk about Breezango, who came to your aid. Have you guys had a chance to kind of chat after what happened last night about kind of what happened, what went wrong, kind of new game plan?
Dango's pretty banged up. Breeze was very much more consoling the both of us because Dango was feeling like he let Breeze down. I felt like I'd let those guys down, myself down, and the WWE Universe down that wants to see me get it, Santos Escobar. It's just, again, one of those days where you just got to go back to the drawing board. And I know that Breezango, it's not a lot of times they let you see that serious side to their game, but you've seen it, and those guys are, they're 15 to 20 year veterans. You know what I mean? Like this is a side of their game that they're not, people aren't familiar with them, but that don't mess with them because they can go that direction. You know what I mean? So it was. I'm very proud of being alongside two veterans like those. Breeze's NXT career is just completely standout. Dango's WWE career is completely standout. It's just the guys that have a tenure like that to jump on my side. I'm very blessed.
Well, I'm sure you have unfinished business still with Santos Escobar, but I do want to go back to right after you received that NXT contract. It was such an emotional moment. Then shortly after, you respectfully asked Escobar for another Cruiserweight Championship opportunity, and it seemed like that was going to happen. Then, of course, we quickly saw who he really was. He showed his true colors to the entire WWE Universe. In that moment, were you shocked? What was going through your mind when all that went down? They attacked you.
You actually can see the moment where the penny dropped for me, like, I've been shafted. And I turned around and, I could just sense it. I just sense it behind my back, and this is what irks me the most. The finish to the NXT Cruiserweight title tournament was all a setup all along. Everything was a setup all along. I asked him man to man, I'd like a rematch, but it seems that the only way he could beat me was with help from this little master plan that he'd been developing this entire time, all this mumbo jumbo about respect of the lucha libre and Mexican heritage and everything. It's all a load of crap. He's a selfish person that is doing things to manipulate other people in order to get what he wants. And I've seen many people like that in my life. I've seen many people like that, especially in this industry. And that's all he's doing. He's a manipulator. And he has two pawns, and he used them in order to defeat me. I looked at him man to man, eye to eye, and said, will you give me a championship rematch? He said yes. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, of course. Of course, he's not a man of his word. It speaks very much as what the character of this person is and who he is deep down. Because as much as he says he wants Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza to be leaders, he doesn't mean that. He wants to be the leader. He wants to be the kingpin. I don't doubt for 1 second he wants to be the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, the NXT Tag Team Champion, the NXT North American Champion, and the NXT Champion itself. I don't doubt for 1 second that he's not going to manipulate those guys, and he's probably going to manipulate more people in order to get himself ahead. He's a liar, he's a backstabber, and I don't believe a word he says. He said to me, man to man, eye to eye, I will give you a Cruiserweight title rematch. Where is it? Exactly. Yeah. He's a liar.
Well, it's very clear. I don't think you plan on things being done between the two of you. No. So, speaking of, though, you mentioned NXT North American Champion, NXT Champion. On a lighter note, how proud are you of Keith Lee?
It's awesome.
Double champ.
I've known Keith, a while before he moved to it. Hey, look, I'm wearing my Mia Yim shirt today. I wish I had my. I tried to get a Keith Lee one, but they only had these cheap ones, so I got this cheap one. So you know what I mean. Don't tell her I said that, because she'll find me somehow and make my life miserable. But watching that happen and seeing just emotional guy with a wonderful story and a beautiful payoff, and Keith's a very gentle man and a very gentle soul, and he's a very, very lovely man, someone I enjoy conversating with. It's just a calming voice in a world where there's a lot of noise. And my hat's off to him. This is history. The first ever North American and NXT champion, a double champion. That's never been seen here before. My hat's off to him. And also my hat's off to Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era, because they have been the forefront of NXT for the last 4 years. And it's, those moments don't happen without a great backbone, and the Undisputed Era and Adam Cole are definitely that. And as 400 days as the NXT champion, then,
You're right.
what do you do?
Definitely commendable. So back to you. You said you're back to the drawing board. But also, I'm curious, and people who are watching might be curious, do you have any interest in getting back in that 24/7 championship picture? I mean, when it comes to that title, you, along with R-Truth, are probably the most synonymous with it. Do you have any interest in that right now, or are you focusing on your duties with NXT strictly right now?
I am 100%, 1,000% focused on my duties with NXT. I feel I've moved on from that chapter in my life. A lot of therapy, a lot of soul searching, a lot of conversations with family and friends. Yes. It's best that I leave that traumatic time in the past. And I'm pretty sure R-Truth has got his hands full with ninjas. And if there's anything I don't want to mess with, it's ninjas. I am a big 80s action movie fan, as you can see. And one of the most dangerous things on the entire planet are ninjas. So everybody keep away from ninjas, kickboxers, roadhouse, terminators, everything like that. You never know what's going to happen with a 24/7 title or who's going to hold it. So just, as much of a Karate Kid fan as I am, as you can see, I don't think I can handle ninjas. So ninjas are dangerous people. I've messed with ninjas in my time. So.
Smart man. You might want to send some of that knowledge over to Truth.
Yeah, maybe.
And another really exciting thing, yesterday on WWE's The Bump, our good friend Matt Camp announced it, that you are The Bump's first ever Lifetime Achievement Award winner. You'll be officially accepting that award at the inaugural Bumpies on July the 29th. But you care to comment?
I'd like to save my speech for the community and the people, but you love me. You really love me. And, I have just one thing to say to everybody. Where's my jacket? Okay? I was told I would get a jacket, a Ribera Steakhouse tribute Bump jacket to represent who I am to the Bump and who I am to the Bump community. Where's my jacket? I keep getting promised this. Where's my jacket? And I feel like every time you're coming up with different things like the Bumpies as a way to steer me off course from this jacket. Where is my jacket? I need my jacket.
You go to Matt Camp for that, because I've been working on getting it for you. It's
Matt Camp told me to come to you. Matt Camp told me to come to you. Where's my jacket?
Look, I've been working on it. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. So for now, you're gonna pawn me off with some kind of trophy award, but I want a jacket. I want a jacket. You can be a king with a crown, but you can't be a king with a crown without a robe. So come on.
You're right. As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna immediately go.
Stop passing the buck, Matt Camp. Stop passing the buck, Braxton. Just take charge. Take charge.
Do you really think I'm the kind of person who would pass the buck? I'm doing everything I can here. You're my favorite.
Well, I don't think so. If you were doing everything you can, you wouldn't be doing this show right now, and you'd be calling somebody a seamstress or something in order to get me a jacket.
Wow, this took a whole turn.
I'm just look. If I have to look, I'm a ruthless man, and I want what I want. I want my jacket. I think I deserve my jacket. I'm the Lifetime Achievement Award. You will now address me as sir. You know what I mean? I'm no King Corbin here, but I do feel knighted in some way, as we do in England. The Queen knights people. They're like, this is the same thing.
So here we are.
Don't change the subject.
Here we are presenting Drake Maverick with the Lifetime Achievement Award, and he's mad at us.
I'm not mad. I just don't feel, but all has been done.
Well, the award show hasn't taken place yet, so you never know what's going to happen on that day.
Have I mentioned I'm a bit of a diva? Like, I can't,
I don't think you have to mention it. I think we just know that about you, and we love that about you.
Fair enough.
You're always a blast. We're looking forward to seeing what you continue doing at NXT. We here at The Bump and here at the Braxton here behind you. But before I do let you go, I like to always play a little game with my guests, if we can call it a game, where I just ask you a few questions about your life and you answer them.
Okay.
So
Hopefully I'll remember them.
get to know you a little bit better. Okay, so I know you're a stylish guy. It's one of the first things I ever noticed about you when I met you. You're very stylish. But what is your favorite thing in your closet right now?
Oh, black pair of jeans, little ruffled, look like they're worn, and they probably are, but they look fashionably worn. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Mouth closed, ears open.
Say it again.
Mouth closed, ears open.
Mouth closed, ears open. That's. I think everyone should go to that one.
There you go.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf?
Yes, with Michael J. Fox.
Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf. Have you never heard of Teen Wolf?
I've heard of the TV show.
Yes, well, that shows your age because it was based on a movie. It was based on a movie in 1984 starring Michael J. Fox.
In 1994, I was only 3 years old.
Yes, and he filmed it before Back to the Future, but they released Back to the Future before Teen Wolf because Michael J. Fox was convinced that this movie was going to bomb and it sucked. But they released Back to the Future, and because Michael J. Fox got so popular, they then released Teen Wolf that he filmed before Back to the Future, and that's how Teen Wolf became such a hit. So there you go. It's a wonderful film. From the heart. It's amazing.
I'm going to watch it. I can't wait to watch it. I will. Okay. Describe teenager Drake in 3 words.
Teenager Drake. Jay from In-Betweeners.
Jay, that's 3 words.
Yes. There you go.
Wow, that was so quick. Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Lateness.
Me too. We talked about this. I literally... I'm just going to say this out right now, and I apologize if I'm calling any of my former guests of the Braxton Beat Out. You guys have all been wonderful. Drake is the first guest to ever be on time. I love all of you. I know everyone's really busy, but you are like me. Stickler for time.
Everyone's really busy. We're in quarantine. What do you mean you're really busy? Sorry, you're on your Twitch stream, everyone. Really busy. I'm really busy. I was really busy cutting my cat's toenails before I got on here. I was brushing off cat hair.
I'm surprised you didn't get clawed.
Yeah, there you go. I nearly did.
Well, that was my next question, if you had any animals, but you do. You have a cat.
Well, I do have Monkey and Milky. Look, little gits. Look at them. Monsters.
Okay. If you could be from any other decade or era, what would it be?
The 80s.
Why?
Why? Because I'd blatantly be lifting weights and being an action movie.
Yes. Okay. We're almost done. This you might. I'm just gonna ask it. If you were not in the sports entertainment industry, what do you think you would be doing?
Oh, really. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. It would be in some sort of performance, like theatre, I believe.
Okay. Acting.
I'd need some sort of creative avenue. I do believe that. So yeah.
Okay. Who would play you in the movie of your life?
At what age?
What age? How about current day?
Current day. See, I'd like to go with Tom Cruise. But I mean, oh God, I'm really making myself sound above and beyond. No, probably Tom Cruise. Maybe Tom Cruise.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. God, I'd love it to have been Swayze, but like he was well ahead of my time. Probably Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably because of the height thing. So, but I think Tom Cruise.
Okay.
We can put some makeup on him, young him up a bit of Botox here and there. It's fine.
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
A couple more. What's the best gift you've ever received?
The best gift I've ever received? Well, my wife, for our anniversary, this is the most recent one that's amazing, but she got me the original Karate Kid Funko Pop collection to go with my the greatest movie scene of all time. So, yeah, from the Karate Kid, so she got me that. And this is Teen Wolf. Have you not seen Teen Wolf?
I'm going to watch it right after.
This is the greatest movie of all time. Look, he didn't know he was a wolf. It's brilliant. Sorry. There you go. Little tour of Castle to Drake Maverick there.
I like it. I like when I get tour. It's like MTV Cribs.
Just not as rich, yeah.
Last but not least, I ask this one to everyone. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
The power of healing.
No one has said that one before.
Yeah, the power of healing. Straight up, because regeneration with the Wolverine is one thing, but the power to I've seen some superheroes that put their hand on people and heal others. So just the power of healing. Power of healing. Make things better. Make people better. There you go.
That just goes to show how good of a person you are. Such a selfless superpower.
Oh, but a lot of people will call that really lame and go, you need to be selfish in this business. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
More people on Earth would like to be around the guy who can heal them versus someone who can fly, have strength, or be invisible.
But I'd like to arrive and it'd be like a bunch of kids wearing the same T-shirt. And Michael Jackson's "Heal the World," make it better. Like just weird, over the top. Like, he's here. Like, just weird. It's essentially Jesus. Yeah, it's weird.
Drake, thank you for joining me on the Braxton Beat. Hopefully this isn't the last time. I'm sure we'll have you on the bump another dozen or so times in the next month.
Where's my jacket?
Congratulations on being
Where's my jacket? Don't cut me off. Where's my jacket?
And we're going to work on the jacket. We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
I just texted Matt Camp.
Yeah, no, you did. I watched you. We're all watching you on this stream. You haven't texted him. You didn't once pick up your phone. You're using your phone to do this. Okay.
I have 2 phones.
You have lied to me and the audience. Thanks. Where's my jacket?
Never lie to you.
Right, fine.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you soon. And keep your head up. And I know you're gonna dominate and take over, and put Esbar in his place in no time.
Thank you, my dear. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you. Au revoir. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.